What's going on today, people? This is the Jewish Giraffe, back again with another video. This one is going to be another kind of two different kind of decks, mini showcase, whatever you want to call it. First off, we just got to finish off Daniel right here with this nice auto duel. Okay, this deck that you're actually seeing right here is the deck I'm going to be showing off, or not so much showing off, but like one I've been using, because I got dunked on by this deck like 6 or 7 times over the course of the last like a week, maybe 2 weeks. I talked about it in a different video, but I figured it was finally time for me to build it, use it, see what it could do. It was pretty good. I lost on 2 separate occasions because my finger slipped, and that was really unfortunate, but it's whatever. So here's the deck. It's not the optimized version. There's definitely better versions. I think having 3 Sphere Kuribohs and 3 Golden Apples would be better. And I would have 2 Enchanted Javelins and no Fiend Mega Cyber. But so far, like it's been pretty good. It's won a lot of games. It lost. Well, it beat Ice Barriers. It beat Phoenix every time. It beats Naturia. It lost to. Oh, I had this fantastic loss against this guy who was using Blackluster Soldier, Sacred Soldier, and the creator together, and I just got completely dunked on. I meant to save it, but I had 5 recordings already saved, so I couldn't do that. So we're going to get into those real quick. It'll be 5 today. I also have 2 Phoenix replays that I wanted to show off. And this is also the first time I think... Oh, I don't think that I had the sound on, so hopefully... I'm trying to finagle this one so the actual sound for Duel Links is going. It's been kind of difficult. So yeah, we're getting into this. We have 2 replays using the Paradox Brothers versus Bandit Keith. Those are the Phoenix ones, of course. And then we got Yugimoto, whatever fucking thing it is. I don't know. I think it's Yugimoto. Okay. I haven't watched the anime for a long time, and I don't really know what it is. I think it's Yugimoto because Yami, Yugi, and Yami Bakura were the event ones. Yeah. I think. I'm not really good at Japanese or anime stuff in general, so like I don't know. I watched the show a little bit as a kid. I was more into Pokemon as a kid, but Yu-Gi-Oh was pretty cool. I didn't like the show is what I mean to say, because I loved the card game as a kid. That was without a doubt. I was always trying to buy some packs or something, you know, like begging to my mom. So okay, I should probably talk about the duel a little bit and then get into whatever. I don't know what you guys are here to watch. If you guys like just heard me talking shit, like yeah, I do that. That's fun. But if you just want to like hang out, like that's cool too, and listen to me talk about duels, like whatever you want. Anyway, so it's Phoenix versus Phoenix in this one. I purposely don't attack his because when he gets destroyed next turn, I don't want him, or if I were to attack and destroy him, he'd be able to pop his Fire King Island, but instead he's going to pop both of those, and he has nothing to pop except for a Phoenix in his hand, which sucks, and he has nothing. So he sets that. I kind of assume it's a Wild Tornado, because that's what you pretty much have to assume in this day and age. So pretty much just banking on the fact, or hoping that he doesn't have a Sphere Bola. That's basically the way that we're going to win this one. So Goka coming in, destroying one of these Fire Kings so we can pop it and get rid of one of our Phoenixes, going inside. But he has the Windstorm. Never seen Windstorm in a Phoenix deck before, so that was pretty cool. And they both get turned into defense position. So he's able to draw, and next turn, or this turn coming up, a Sacred Phoenix, which is going to get special summoned. Effect activates. Yeah, we got that Wild Tornado, boy. What do you think you're doing out here? What am I even talking about? So he's got another Sacred Phoenix, which does kind of suck. So he is going to be able to just destroy our... oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Yeah, he had a Goka as well, so he's able to pop that, take out our own Goka. Bad news bears, whatever. But now we're able to bring out our own Sacred Phoenix, and we do have another Goka, which is great for if we want to take out our own Fire King Avatar Yaksha, which is exactly what we're going to do. And that's how we lay it down on these mans, because we're going to pop our own Sacred Phoenix, go and destroy his Goka, attack with our own Goka, which is great. Next turn he's going to get, I believe, both of his Sacred Phoenixes out, though. If I remember correctly, which I think I do, because I'm amazing and I know everything, but also, like, not amazing because he's going to have 2 Sacred Phoenixes on the field. And if he wants to attack and destroy one of them, like, yeah. So he's going to pop the Goka, and I don't remember if... Yeah, no, he does decide to attack into this. So pretty much I have to draw a Fire King Avatar or something this turn, draw the enemy controller, so not the best thing, but it is going to allow us to survive for one more turn. So we're going to come in here, pop everything, going for the Attackaruni, But we actually had the quick... Oh, I remember this duel now. Yeah, so I was like, there's no... This dude had Windstorm, there's no way he has Sphere Kuriboh. I was just banking on the fact, and I go in for that crispy play. I was like, wait, why didn't I set the enemy controller? I remember I had to go in for the hard reads, and the hard reads paid off. Probably should have looked at these beforehand, so I wasn't just being an idiot the whole time. Anyway, yeah, so it was pretty cool. I don't remember what this one's against. Oh, I've dueled against this guy like 7 or 8 times now, and I think I've beaten him just about every time. He did face me with Merrick one time in a Right Back At You deck, and I think I lost that one because I don't think I've beaten that deck. Maybe I've beaten that deck like a couple times, but I rarely beat that deck because that deck's pretty good actually. I hate to say it, but yeah, I never have anything to take him on. So this is another Phoenix versus Phoenix deck. It's interesting. All the Bandit Keiths I'm running into are Phoenix ones, and it seems all the Teas I'm running into are Mill or Tunes. It always used to be that if I was running into Bandit Keiths, they were going to be Tunes. But I guess Phoenix is kind of... It seemed like Phoenix was super popular, and then it dipped, and now it's coming back because of just how versatile it is. So yeah, we're going to pop our Phoenix, put in our Avatar, which he attacks, which I was really surprised because that's really not the play you want to go for. We're able to pop our Fire King Island so we don't destroy our monsters, and next turn, when we get our Phoenix out, it's going to be bad news for this guy. We also do have the Wild Tornado in hand, we got that enemy controller, the Sphere Kuriboh, and the Fire King Avatar Yaksha, so everything's good. We're going to pop this guy, and then we're going to be able to attack with our Fire King Avatar into whatever his face down is. Also, yeah, I was going to say, I've been seeing so many people running Hanes and Gale Lizards in these decks, which is pretty cool. I like the innovation. I don't know what I would substitute, other than, like, take out one of the Gokas, maybe. Or if you don't have 2 Sphere Kuribohs, or 3 Sphere Kuribohs, however many you're going to run. I could also see people taking out some of the enemy controllers. Like, I don't really think you need 3 after playing this deck so much, because you're always destroying your own back row. But he's going in. He's making the hard read plays. He thinks I don't have that Sphere Kuriboh, but I totally have that Sphere Kuriboh. That's why. So I spent 180 packs getting a second Sphere Kuriboh because it's just so good in decks like this. We set that Wild Tornado. We go in with that Fire King Avatar Yaksha. We're going into the Goka. I remember the reason I saved these 2 now, because the first one is, I meant to do this whole thing on reading your opponent for whether or not they have Sphere Kuribohs, and this dude didn't read me well, but I read the first guy well. That was my whole thing. I completely fucked up and forgot that. I actually have a note right here on my phone that says, it says do Kuriboh thing. I should have remembered. Whoops. Oh well. You guys basically get the deal. Just like pay attention to your opponent and what they have. So you gotta think about it, because you gotta think about, have they shown any Sphere Kuribohs already? How many cards do they have in their hand? What does their deck look like already? And how ballsy can I be? Will it end the game if I don't, or if they have a Sphere Kuriboh right here? So for that first guy, when he sacked away his own card, and he lost because I had a Sphere Kuriboh, like, that was one thing. I easily could have lost in the first game if the other guy had a Sphere Kuriboh. But I didn't, because I knew how to read them, and that guy definitely didn't have one in his hand, because I'm good at this game and he's not. So this one is Joey Wheeler. I was thinking it was Last Gamble, because I never think it's luck on your side when it is, but it's always luck on your side when I think I'm going to lose. So this is the first Mausoleum of the Empire, Mausoleum of the Emperor, I'm sorry, deck. So he goes in for that set. And I should have immediately realized, but I'm an idiot sometimes, you know. So Mausoleum of the Emperor, bringing in that Invader of Darkness, because that's what we do. Activate that Supremacy Berry, because we don't fuck around here. Set that, because why not? And he's got the Security Orb. I haven't seen Security Orb in a long time. It always seems like people are running Curse of Anubis, or Windstorm, or Enemy Controller, or Super Rush Headlong. You don't really see much, Security Orb. So this guy comes in with the Twin Barrel Dragon. I was like, oh shit, what is this? I was still thinking, I was still in my mind, it's some sort of Last Gamble, and in my mind I was so sure it was gonna be Last Gamble Gravity Blaster, and I was like, oh fuck, that's gonna like ruin this whole thing. But it was fine, because it's not. I think also I was trying to say Security Orb kind of fell out of popularity when Harpies fell out of popularity. When they nerfed Harpy Ladies, they kind of semi-nerfed the best way for getting rid of spell cards. Then okay, at this point I see it's luck on your side, and I realize basically the game's over if he gets into that Time Wizard, and I just need to be like, no Time Wizard for you, my friend. So he gets 2, and of course, yeah, that just means he's drawing 4. Mill's really good against this deck, I just realized. But he's got that Time Wizard, so that's basically it for my monsters. Yeah, so good times not here. As he goes in here, and here he goes for the, or here I mean I go for the golden apples. I didn't mean to click it, was the other thing, because I know how these guys work. I know he has another, oh no, I mean, I did mean to click it. At first I was debating it for a long time because I thought he was going to have a, whatchamithing, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Twin Barrel Dragon. So I knew he was going to have a Twin Barrel Dragon, and I didn't want him going to destroy my monster and then attacking and everything, but I also wasn't really like super thinking, because he also Time Wizard, so it didn't matter. I just want to kill Time Wizard, moral of the story. But he's able to wipe my field, going for that 500 here, and I'm going to pop the Sphere Kuriboh here because it's exactly what I need to do. We do have one more Mausoleum of the Emperor, so it's good, and I'm like, I know how these decks work. He doesn't have any more Sphere Kuribohs. This whole episode, I should redo this, but who cares? Is just knowing who has Sphere Kuriboh and who doesn't. Because I'm going to go in for the attack here and deal that nice 2400 damage, winning this game. So I don't know how to describe it. Just in the moment sometimes, you can just tell if they have it or if they don't. Just the way that they've been playing. And this guy did not seem to be the kind of person who had a Sphere Kuriboh. I know that doesn't make any sense, but trust me, I'm a wizard. Anyway, yeah. So that's 3 games. I just realized. Yeah, I don't do any like pre-thought on these. I just kind of start recording because who cares? It's YouTube. It's not a big deal. It's not my job. Whatever. I just kind of start recording and I'm just like, yeah, let's roll with these 5 free plays. It's good. I didn't realize that these first 3 were all Kuriboh based. But yeah, I should put out a video. I'm gonna put out like a 20-second long video, just like how to tell if your opponent has Kuriboh. Grow a fucking pair and just attack and pray they don't. Because that's pretty much what I do. So we're up against another Phoenix deck. I played maybe like 10 or 12 games with Mausoleum of the Emperor, and we faced Phoenix maybe 4 times, and we won every time. So this is one of the matchups I found where it just really doesn't lose. So we've got 2 of our Doomdog Octhros set, I think that's how it's pronounced, as he's going to special summon into his Sacred Phoenix, and he's going to pop everything with his... Okay, definitely don't need that right now. Good thing it was nothing lewd. I'm just kidding, I don't receive lewd texts. Yeah, so we lose out on our Enchanted Javelin. I honestly don't know why I played it, just thinking like, oh, maybe he'll flip up an attack, but whatever. So I figure he has a Wild Tornado in the back, that's why I don't summon Invader of Darkness. Turns out he does have it, so he has to pop his own guy. He does have another one though, so he's going to be able to summon that, and he's going to pop one of our Doom Dogs. So pretty much we have to hope that we get into a Mausoleum of the Emperor here, because we do have all of our Invaders of Darkness in our hands, so like our odds of getting one are good. And we don't get one. So we have nothing to set because everything's going to get popped in the next turn, so why would you set that anyway? He can't attack before it, so he's going to pop his Sacred Phoenix, and it's okay if we take damage. Like, no big deal. This whole deck is based around taking damage, so you know, like, it's fine. We have nothing to search for. Next turn we can set our Golden Apples and Enchanted Javelin. So we're getting down to the wire here. 1600, he's got 2400, 2400. 2 set back rows. So we're going to go here for the Mausoleum, and we just have to hope here that he has nothing to take out our 2 trap cards. Don't need that right now. Ignore that. Professionalism. Enchanted Javelin, coming in hot. So we get that 2400, and then we pop the Golden Apples so we can get back up to 4000. Set it, or in defense position, so it can't get destroyed. All great, and if he had an enemy controller, like, it wouldn't matter. So, Mausoleum of the Emperor, the reason it doesn't matter is because if he steals it, it would be a defense position, can't attack, and if he turns it to attack position and then kills it, we're still at 4000. So really, it's fine. Going in for the Supremacy Berry, already got that 1 Invader of Darkness. Going in, destroying one of his with our Golden Apples. He does have the Kuriboh in hand, but because this isn't a beatdown variant and this is a restart variant, he won't be able to get over our 2500 defense. Another reason why I like Invader of Darkness. However, I did face like 6 or 7 beatdown variants. This is over the course of like the last week or so. I'm not talking about just for this. And I really think just off of their experiences that beatdown is inferior to restart because a lot of them seemed brick. I did lose to one of them who had the most godly starting hand, and I bricked on both my hands, even though I used restart. So as you saw there, I just been mumbling right here. Phoenix goes in, and well, he decides to use the Mausoleum of the Emperor to summon one himself. I don't really know why, just lowering his life points. I go for the Supremacy Berry, dank little tilts on him. I don't know, whatever. I just pulled something at random, and that's what it was. Got myself down to 1,000 because that's cool, I guess. And last replay here. I don't even know what to talk about in these things. Just like it's just cool to mumble at the microphone, you know. And people seem to enjoy my videos, kind of. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if people like these. It doesn't really matter. As I've said in previous videos, I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me. But if you enjoy, I hope you do enjoy. Yeah, so if you don't enjoy, tell me why. Because, like, I could improve and maybe that'd do everything better. I just realized this whole video is like Sacred Phoenix. It's me playing Sacred Phoenix versus other Sacred Phoenix. Yeah, it's this for the decks I'm against are Sacred Phoenix. That's crazy. And I pretty much save these replays at random. So he comes out with the Heavy Knight of the Flame. We've got our 2 sets and no monsters other than Sphere Kuriboh. That doesn't really count. So he's going to go in and attack with this bad boy. And we don't pop anything on the first one because we want to we want both of his monsters to attack. I don't know why, but like that makes sense. Trust me. We want to lull him into a false sense of security. I think. I honestly don't remember what was going through my head when I did this. Oh yeah, full sense of security. That's what it was. So going in here, Mausoleum of the Emperor because we got that nice Destiny draw. Yeah, this deck is like actually really good. It definitely can be improved upon. But you definitely need the 3 Mausoleums, you need the 3 Supremacy Berries. Yeah, so we don't turn our Malice token, yeah that's what it's called, into attack position, and we don't attack this because we don't want him to pop and get the Sacred Phoenix. So we're going in for that nice 2,000 here, summoning our next Invader of Darkness. So he's going to be able to pop, but we got those 2 Invaders of Darkness, and as long as he doesn't have a Kuriboh in hand, we're good. And he doesn't because I read him. I read him like a book. Yeah. this whole game, or this whole episode, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just calling this read him like a Kuriboh or some shit like that. I'll think of a better title because that was actually hot garbage. Yeah, keep it nice and short, under 20 minutes. Just main thing, know how to read your opponents. Read them like a Kuriboh. Kuriboh's just a book. There you go. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. If you like this video, like it or whatever. Share it with your friends. Tell them how cool I am. Send me your mom's phone number, like all that good stuff. This is the Jewish Giraffe signing off. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy.